Hi everybody. Today we're going to take a look at another one of the in-store demos for the Radio Shack Color Computer 3. Just something that they would run on the machines in the store. I remember seeing this when I would go in with my father back in the day with my Coco 2 that I had at home. I thought these graphics were pretty amazing. So let's take a look at it. Another Spectral Associates thing that was done for Radio Shack or Tandy. They did a lot of, I guess, these demos and ports for them and stuff. Pretty interesting. Windows 86. I think they're talking about DeskMate, not Microsoft Windows. I think it was this scene in particular that made me harass my parents to get me a Coco 3 for my Coco 2. There weren't really any games that look like this, but all the same. It's like a zombie wizard. Here's a little overview of DeskMate, which I actually have a video on DeskMate if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. It's a windowing environment for the Coco. I thought this was pretty cool when I saw this back in the day, but it would seem that the bouncing 3D effect ball was kind of a convention for a lot of these old computers. It's a way to show off what they were doing. I can't figure out what completely upward compatible means, because it's backwards compatible to Coco 2 and Coco 1 programs. Oh, and this is kind of interesting where it says Tandy clearly superior. It's going to change. And now superior again. So were they not clearly superior at some point? I don't know. Just kind of silly. And I think it's going to loop here. Yep. So I guess the only thing that I will mention that people might not be aware of in actually the screen after this, I kind of forgot to mention it. There's a device called the multi-pack interface, and I'll stop talking when their little song comes on here for a second. But the multi-pack interface was basically just a switch, and I'll tell you about it in a second because they're going to do their song. So when you would plug in your floppy drive, for example, your floppy drive would go into your program pack, your like cartridge slot, where you'd run also cartridge-based applications. Your tape cassette was a separate thing, but you'd have to unplug your floppy, plug in a game pack or another program pack into the side. And this was just basically a 1, 2, 3, 4 like switch that you could press, so you could have 4 things kind of just at the ready. instead of unplugging them, plugging them in all the time. So I would always have my floppy drive in one of them, so that way I never had to switch it around. But that's it. And I kind of forget what the switch looked like, because I unfortunately sold my multi-pack interface years ago. But it was pretty useful, but nothing sophisticated. It wasn't like a high tech something or another. It was basically just a splitter and a switch kind of thing. And there it is. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you saw this in the store back in the 80s and if it brought back any memories. Thanks for watching.